Members of Congress may be home counting their blessings this week, but next week they'll be back in the nation's capital counting votes.
Yeah, Congress is facing significant challenges and the deadlines are looming. News 9's Alex Cameron is following this one from our Washington bureau.
Well, it was just under 2 months ago that Congress at the last minute passed legislation to avoid a government shutdown and not default on the national debt. Those were short-term fixes, though, and now both issues and more are back.
The debt ceiling has to be done. Democrats have the votes to do it.
To avoid default, Treasury officials estimate the debt ceiling has to be suspended or raised by mid-December, something that bipartisan majorities in Congress have done more than a dozen times in just the last 10 years.
I voted for debt ceilings under presidents of both parties before. Not likely to do this one because, again, nobody on my side of the aisle in the House has been part of any of these spending decisions.
More urgent than addressing the debt ceiling is keeping government agencies operating. Current funding runs out December 3rd.
We probably will be confronted with a bill to extend what we're doing now, a so-called continuing resolution.
Cole says Democrats can probably get Republican support to pass a CR, but to pass a new budget, they'll have to be willing to negotiate.
That means the defense spending, which is too low, in the House bill needs to go up substantially, minimum of $25 billion. The domestic spending, which is up 18 or 19%, needs to come down.
Cole says defense spending is a perfect example of why passing new appropriations bills matters.
There's a pay raise in the current defense authorization bill. If you keep things as they are, the pay raise doesn't happen.
Congress has passed the National Defense Authorization Act for 60 straight years. From our Washington bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.